Yes, hello. Hey traders, hello there. How's everything? Hope everything is good. Today is the 5th of January 2026, and yeah, man. So, I think we last ended on December 20 something, right? But ain't gonna lie, on the account, what balance did I last shown you, bro? I can't really recall, but just know that moment I told you that I stopped trading. I literally took one other trade. There were two. One I risked 0.5%, which was a loss, and the last trade I took in the account was a quarter of 0.5%, not a quarter, half of 0. Which was $6 and the other was $12, right? So we're going to add that loss on the other huge loss that we ended on. I don't know, but I'll show you later on in the video. I'll show you the full loss, right? So that was a very huge mistake, bro. And I know that the main reason was, I think, over trading. I used these two weeks break to reflect myself and ask what was the problem, So, and I took this time to reflect myself, and I formed to realize. And first of all, a friend of mine told me something that, when you're trading, you're taking your trading personal, and you can't really realize your own mistakes at times, right? You can't realize your own mistakes. There are some minor mistakes that you can't avoid, but there are some minor mistakes that you can't avoid, right? But realize those mistakes is really hard, right? So a friend of mine told me that there's a mistake I was actually doing, but I never realized that I was doing that particular mistake. That mistake was like when I went like making my daily bias, I literally anticipated the direction. But the problem was when I went to the lower time frames, I was trying to, like, listen, on the daily time frame, I had to wait for price to take to reach my exact POI, to take that direction. And then I went to, instead of waiting for price to reach or give me some criteria, I just went to the lower time frames I was just going to the lower time frames to instead take that take that sell. Let me give you a bullish example, right? So let's say the daily time frame is we're waiting for price to tap my exact POI and for me to take the buys, right? But it's still retracing. It hasn't tapped that POI yet, right? So I had to go on the let's say on the hourly time frame, lower time frames, to get to look for bearish buys, right? The bearish sells, right? And when I reach there and price gives me buy confirmation instead, so I end up taking that buy trade, which wasn't there at all, right? Like, that buy trade was not ready at all. You get? Yes, I'm anticipating for buys in the long term, but price hasn't reached that area. But since price has given me that stupid confirmation, I end up taking the trade and it ends up hitting my SL. What causes that? Impatience. I was not patient enough. I was not following. I was breaking a rule, right? I was breaking a rule, and that's the main reason as to why we traders take long time to see profitability, because sometimes you are in denial, bro, and this market doesn't give a fuck. If you're still in denial, you're doing a mistake and you realize it, but you don't consider fixing it, bro. you're gonna stay in the same position for years. I'm telling you, it's time to buckle up, bro. We have to style up, man, you know. So I was in denial, seeing that particular mistake, but never realizing it. So I don't know if you have got what I'm trying to explain to you guys, but I think I'm going to take you to the chart right now. I haven't traded so far. The London session is active, but I have to wait. And this entry, the entry I'm waiting, is a bullish entry, and it may never show up in this session, and I have to wait for it to deliver or to show up in whatever session it does, right? So I have to wait, sit on my hands and wait. And let me take you to the chart, and I'm going to show you what I'm trying to explain to you guys, right? So I've so far finished making my top-down analysis, like getting my daily bias, but still have to wait for my entry, right? Because I know my strategy is very effective, bro. If I add that patience thing that was missing, it's very but we have to fix these silly mistakes to go up. If not, we're gonna stay in one position. So if you're a trader, right, if you're a trader over there and you're doing mistakes that you realize that they are mistakes, but you don't want to accept them, bro. Sorry to say, but you're not going anywhere. You have to accept, because these markets are not your grandfather's. It's not your grandfather's market, bro. It's not your father's market. It follows like the trillionaires. Like, what I mean by trillionaires, I mean the big the institution, because they are the ones who set it in place. So they are the ones to command it, you know. So if you want to push it to your own good, then it won't, bro. It won't. You just have to stick to those rules that work for you, right? I'm not saying that every rule you decide to take is going to be 100%, but when you stick to it, it's sometimes going to lose. Like, months change, and the more months change, the more price action does, right? And you just have to stick to those rules that keep you in place. And by the way, what I mean by rules is that I mean the whole thing, the hedge, right? Strategy, rules, discipline, your risk to reward ratio, all that's the hedge. You have to know your hedge and keep track of it, right? Keep track of it, know how it repeats, know the what market does it work on, and what market condition that doesn't favor your strategy, and you should step back. But if you keep on resisting, just watch my episodes of this attempt to get funded in 1 month, bro. Just watch. I was pursuing, bro. I've tried to explain to you with my little English. Yeah, hope you have understood. So let me take you to the charts and tell you what I was meaning, bro. It's 11 minutes. What the fuck? Okay, let's go. This is my Telegram channel. If you want to join it, link in the video description, right? So here we are. And when I went back in my journal, I realized that there were those good habits that I was doing that I haven't been doing for a while. So what I just did is to get back to business, right? And here we are now. So first of all was doing my daily and my weekly bias, right? And posting it inside my Telegram channel, right? So I just resumed and started doing my anticipated my weekly bias. And here is it. I do it, put a text on the upper right corner, right, as you can see this one, just to show my members what I'm really anticipating, not just dropping signals like, you know. So, and I haven't been posting signals, by the way, because I personally, when I'm on a losing strike, I don't risk, right? I don't risk for you guys like dropping signals wherever. So here we are, and you can see I said I'm anticipating for more upward movement monthly time frame. I want to see a strip on December high price to bounce off the inverse volume imbalance, that orange box you're seeing right there, right? And I drop to the daily time frame. Here the daily time frame aligns with my monthly bullish direction, so wanna see a string below formation of that daily imbalance and run towards the external range liquidity, which is the December's high, right? And you can see this is the daily time frame. Okay, you can see. So here, right here, I'll take you to my trading view chart. Okay, after showing you that, I'm going to take you to my trading view chart to show you something. So right now the London session is active. Okay, this right here is the hourly time frame. Okay, and that is our December's high, our draw on liquidity. So this is the daily FEG that I told my members about. Okay, so what I could have done if I was still doing, if I never went back to reflect or check my journal and stuff, right? I could have come right here and look for what, because the London session is active. I could have simply come here and look for bearish, right? Yet my overall daily direction is to look for a rejection off of this imbalance and target this draw on liquidity, which is our December's high, right? Previous month's high, right there. But since the London session is active, I could have come, oh bro, I have to take this sales, right, towards this consequent encroachment of this daily FEG, of which is not bad, but that turns me into an overtrader, right? So I have to just wait for my daily direction. And at times when you do wait for this exact thing, bro, it keeps you away from losing anyhowly. Like you take those major trades, right? You take some good trades, but if you do this thing, like you can see the price is in this imbalance, so I drop to the 5 minutes, wait for a market structure shift and sell off, of which this is our external liquidity. That's a scalp, right, which takes us about 1 to 2. This is a 1 to 2 RR, but I'm not going to take that because it's not my daily anticipated bias. Instead, I'll wait for this strip. I know this strip may occur, but I'm not taking because it's not the overall target, it's not the overall direction. This is just strip. So what I'm going to wait, if London does this and makes a low of the day, I'm just going to wait for a market structure shift, as you can see, and then a retracement into an imbalance, and I'll target my overall target, which is the December's high. Simply like that. I know this leg may take a while, may take 2 to 3 days to play out, but it is what it is. And I'm not saying that I'm going to hold for the whole thing. Just target for 1 to 2 RR. As you know that now I have 3 accounts. I'll inform you about that, all that later in the next episodes, right? Because this episode has been exactly how I'm going to be trading my new approach on the market. I've not changed the strategy, but I've spiced it up, right? Spicing it how? Like waiting and waiting, right? Because my old trading model was not working for me, bro, right? Yeah, so that's it. Let's wait. If this London session doesn't give us what we want, then we wait. We sit on our hands, right? No action. Yeah. Yes, it's funny it being already 28 p.m. and I'm already making just my day's video conclusion, and I have to also record today's trading. Wow, yesterday I caught up with busy work and I never managed to do our stuff as I usually do here. And yeah, so yesterday I actually took 2 trades. There were 2 trades here. First one was a gold trade, and took me out, and I took the Euro USD trade. And for the other account, that account I've been trading the whole of December, I was remaining with only $22 to lose the account, and I was like, let me give it all. Let me give it all. Was it a mistake? No, not at all. To me, it wasn't a mistake. Why? Because the account was remaining with one trade to go. It wasn't even 1% remaining. It was like $21, and I decided to give it all. When I got the Euro USD trade, as I was showing you from yesterday's morning, when it delivered an entry, I went all in, full margin. Yes, with those $21, I wasn't joking. So guess what happened? This time around, it went in my direction. For this time, that was the first time it went in my direction, and yeah, I managed to make 2% of the account. Now I'm standing at, although today, this is the conclusion, because I don't have to tell you today's trades this episode. Let's watch the next episode right there. But before, let me conclude this one, and you will come to know what happened. Is the account still standing? I don't know. Is it gone? I don't know, because as you can see the screenshot right here, yes, we managed to make 2% yesterday. Of course, $21. Because to me, the account was already gone, and I was like, even if I lose it, yeah, I've tried my level best. It's better, like for me, it's better to lose like the account like gradually than losing it in one day. That's very painful. It's very painful. But if I lose it gradually, it's like I'm training my psychology and stuff, So yeah, am I talking too much? It's 3 minutes already. The video is becoming too long, and I have to take you to the trading view to show you the trades, bro. Yes, let's go to the trading view, and I'm just going to show you the Euro USD trade and the gold trade, and I'll conclude this video. It's too fucking long. I don't even know that you watch it until this clip. I don't know, but if you have watched it to this part, you should comment. You comment a laughing emoji. I will know that you're really following. Right away, because this video is too long. All right, here we are. So take it a 15 minutes, because I trade time and price. I can't take an entry without time. So here it offered an entry, and it was what I was really waiting for. You can see that price dropped as I was anticipating. Yes, and it dropped. I'll first delete this one right here. Okay, and when it offered an entry, by this time I wanted a retracement into this FEG, but when price went more further up, I wanted it to retest back to the breaker. That's my entry criteria. I don't change it. So when it didn't, and I saw it was offering several imbalances. Oh, by the way, before I go deep into that, I want to show you this DRT levels, right? I had to base on this lower quadrant right here. This red line, this is the discount, the green line, and this black one is the upper quadrant. These levels are showing small pieces, like they divide this daily imbalance into small pieces. So this is where it provided an entry, and when I put on my pivot, okay, you can see how we had a rejection from this lower quadrant, and it offered a very good nice entry right there. So here, so I said now price is not going to retrace back here, so I had to get a re-entry. Quote me right, this is a re-entry, not my entry criteria, right? So it wasn't a very good one, like the entry I would have wished to enter from. But when price is delivering, it doesn't mind your business. your business is anyway, right? So I had to take this entry right here, and my stop loss below this low right here. Okay, just testing. I was just testing, but then this was my target for this entry below here, but here it couldn't offer that a full 1 to whatever RR. But since my entry was a little bit late, it was around here, my stop loss was around there. Okay, so I aimed for these Asian highs right here. Okay, I think my take profit was around that level. Yep, around this daily pivot right there. So you can see how I managed to get a 1 to 4 RR, and I entered full margin right here. Because the account, I was considering the account already dead. Yeah, so that's it for euro. And let's go to gold. And this gold trade, by the way, it was the first trade I took, and it disappointed me. Okay, oh, my network, this gold trade disappointed me. I was following my daily bias, but things went unfortunate. Okay, I took this entry because you can see that price has already provided my entry criteria, and we were in the time zone. Okay, so I was taking this sell trade to this new week opening gap right there, because price hasn't retested in this gap, guys, and you have to take very good notice of it, because this week is NFP week. And what does that mean, bro? We may use that NFP power to sell all the way into this gap, because you haven't retested in it, bro. And yeah, so that's it for Monday's trades, and let me make another episode for today's trade.